hard to get excited about preseason football. Hello and welcome, everybody. Randy Replay, back, smack at it again. Your Minnesota Vikings 1-1 in the preseason now. I go to Empower Field at Mile High. I still want to keep calling it Invesco Field, but it's under a new name, and we're going to play the Denver Broncos under the lights. 9 p.m. start. Appreciate everybody staying up late with us here in the Central Time Zone. Something we failed to do last week. We're going to take a look at the injury report. It is Blake Brandel, or Brandel, however you want to call it. Say it. Dislocated elbow. He'll be ready for week number 1 if he's still on this roster. And for the Broncos, must be nice. No injuries to report. If we take a look around the league transactions, we'll take a peek at what happened here. The Texans traded for Kareem Hunt, apparently. Jerry Hughes will go to the Browns, and Kareem Hunt will go to the Texans. So Kareem Hunt, welcome back. Or welcome to, I should say, the land of the Texans. Oh my goodness. Okay, they also trade Steven Nelson as part of that deal. The Patriots will sign, oh boy, Jeremiah Attachu. There you go. The Broncos signed free agent punter Joseph Carlton prior to this game. Maybe a little punting controversy there. Jamie Collins will go to the Bears. Any big names here? Not really. Sammy Watkins gets dealt to the Dolphins for Cedric Wilson and a 5th-round pick. Then the Falcons trade a 2023 round 7 to the Niners. They're going to give up a round 1 and a round 2 and Taron Johnson for AJ Terrell. Oh my heavens. So AJ Terrell to the Niners for a 1-2 and Taron Johnson. And then they pick up a 7 in the deal as well. My goodness, what a trade, as AJ Terrell is now a 49er. And the 49ers have been busy. They'll take Brunskill, Daniel Brunskill from the Commanders for Kyle Long. And there's a lot of trades going around here, aren't there? Round number 4. So there you go. They also get a round 6 from that deal as well. And the Cardinals sign the free agent right tackle. And just teams making moves. Nate Solder will now be a part of the Commanders. So will Deontay Williams. That was all last week. So failed to cover it. Maybe it was after the game, in between, who knows. Not a lot really to go to. Starters will get 1 drive for the Minnesota Vikings. Originally, Kevin O'Connell said no starters will go. But, yeah. Starters will get 1 drive here this evening, and then it will be Kyle Sloter and Malik Willis. And we'll get to see Chad Beebe for the first time in a while on this team. And Jalen Naylor as well, as Jelani Woods, the tight end from the Colts that we traded for, I should say, last week. This has been a Randy Replay. Kickoff from Empower Field at Mile High is next. And hello and welcome, everybody. Randy Replay back. Coming to you live from Empower Field at Mile High. There he is right there. Kirk Cousins only going to see 1 drive. There's JJ. Everybody's getting ready. Of course, Trayvon Diggs, and there he is right there, Mr. Unlimited. Let's ride Broncos country, as well as Cortland Sutton and some other members, including Patrick Surtain. The stadium is full. People have been here all day. Minnesota Vikings getting introduced live as you see it. The Broncos have taken the field here for some time. We're going to show you their introductions here. Pyrotechnics and all must be nice. They don't allow pyrotechnics in US Bank Stadium for football games, but Rammstein will go there and burn the place down. I don't get it. Anyway, here are some of the measurables for these teams. It is the last week of preseason. Oops. Meant to not do that. There we go. Little technical difficulties here coming across the way. But this is why you play the preseason, you know? And Randy Replay gets back into mid-season form, and so he can provide the best... the best, however you want to say it, a broadcast for you here. Greg Joseph has it on the tee, and he's getting ready to kick it off. Broncos have won the toss, have elected to receive first, so that is who gets the ball first. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's ride. And Greg Joseph will kick it out the back of the end zone to start this game. Here he comes, Mr. Unlimited. Russell Wilson, at one point known as Dangerous Russ. He is kind of slowed down here. There are some of his measurables. Still got a good throw power. The accuracy will take a hit since his time in Seattle, but all is forgotten and all is forgiven. He's here in Denver now, so we'll see what the Minnesota Vikings have planned for him on his first drive. He will start out in the shotgun. He's got Edmonds to his left. Russell Wilson will get the snap. He will look middle. He'll throw left to the aforementioned Edmonds, who gets chopped down by... Oh, I do believe that is our new strong safety. I do forget his name. Jalen Johnson? Jalen Johnson with the tackle. Randy Replay doesn't really have high hopes for this game. It is not as exciting as the last one. It's not going to be, as Edmonds will take it up the middle, angle to the right for just about 12 yards there. They're going to give him 12. It gets a little bit more exciting next week when we take on the Green Bay Packers. If you are still interested in attending that game, tickets are still available. Vikings.com/tickets to secure yours. Russell Wilson throws right, wide open running back there. And he's going to get a sizable gain of 7. That's going to be Javion Williams. And Russell Wilson will retreat to the empty setback shotgun. The Vikings will drop Danielle Hunter in coverage. Russell Wilson will throw left. Knocked over is the tight end, but no flag. Eric Hendricks on the coverage. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. So here we go. Minnesota sending the blitz, and they will not get the first down. Minnesota will hold them as Javion Williams behind the line. They do have a good kicker, Lewis Seen, on the tackle. We'll see what they want to do here. They will send out the punting unit as their new punter, Charlton, will come out. See what he can do. It's almost a block. First punt of the game, Chad Beebe, given punt return duties, at least here in the early goings. Gonna let it bounce in the end zone. And here comes the starters for your Minnesota Vikings 2022-2023 season. It is Kirk Cousins at quarterback. Having a hell of a preseason so far. Played good in the first game. Played good against the Niners in the second game. And we'll see what he's got here tonight, as I do believe he has 2 touchdowns, 1 interception on the preseason. So here we go. Minnesota starts out this drive and this game in the shotgun. They're going to send JJ wide left as a wide receiver. Kirk Cousins will receive the snap. It's a quick throw to the right. Caught Dalvin Cook. I do believe he's got the first down. Yes. Broncos country, let's ride. So Dalvin Cook will take a big hit. He's been able to stay healthy throughout this preseason in the limited snaps that he has got. And Randy Replay's a little bit more excited as this game goes on to see what Kyle Sloter has, as well as Jelani Woods, new tight end secured from the Colts, as Cook will take it up the middle. First run of his day will be for 2. Oh boy. Good to have football season back. Kirk Cousins from the gun gets the snap. He pump fakes. He's got a man down the field. Turns on the Jets, but it's intercepted. And that is what you get when you go on against Simmons. JJ was a little bit slow to the point of attack. And, yeah, Simmons, he's there for a reason. And that'll be Kirk Cousins' 2nd interception in 3 games. Thought he had him. Maybe floated this a little bit too much. The air is thinner up here. That is a thing. The balls will carry farther than intended. Maybe that happened. Either way, Simmons played it very, very well. And out comes Dangerous Russell Wilson. Broncos are going to send out their kicker, Brandon McManus. He has the leg. And it looks like Holland's going to go back deep to return, but the kick will angle in. And that is a big leg right there, as the Broncos will take the lead 3-0. And here we go with the backups. Kyle Sloter comes in. As you can see, we got Chad Beebe, we got Osborne out there, and Tyler Johnson, and Jelani Woods to the right, Kenny Nwangwu to the left. He'll get the snap out of the shotgun. Kyle Sloter, who is going to use his legs this preseason, he will rush for 10 yards. And he's really vying for that backup spot. Oh, heavens. So Kyle Sloter reaches the ball across, slides, however you want to look at it. He will convert the down on the broken play. And Kenny Nwangwu will be behind him in the single back set. Turns, gives. Nwangwu will take it up the middle for about 5 yards. And they'll give him 4. And they'll give him 4. So Kyle Sloter will retreat to the gun for this 2nd and 6. He'll get the snap. He'll look right. He'll throw right. Dropped Chad Beebe. Had just a step on his guy. Didn't get it done. Chad Beebe with the drop. And now look for them to go to KJ Osborne here on 3rd down, as he's been so big for them in this spot. Kyle Sloter will tap his right butt cheek, and he'll get the snap out of the shotgun. He'll range to the right, but get taken down after Kenny Nwangwu failed to do his job and just block for him. Kenny Nwangwu was there late on that side. That was his assignment. And he lets his quarterback eat the dirt for it. Once again, it's preseason. Minnesota will have 2nd and 3rd stringers the rest of the way. But Kyle Sloter will get majority of the game, as Malik Willis got the whole... seemingly the whole 3 quarters, the last 3 quarters of the game last week against the 49ers, about to unfurl. He will come out in the I formation. CJ Ham behind him. Kenny Nwangwu is the back. And Kenny Nwangwu will gain the edge. Longest run of the preseason for Kenny Nwangwu, as that is a 12-yard gainer. They're going to give him 13 up to the... Oh. Kenny Nwangwu is frozen. He can't believe it. Well, believe it, Kenny. You just had your longest run of the preseason. Oh, boy. So here comes Kyle Sloter now. 1st and 10 from the gun. Weird snap corral. He's going to angle. Gets his feet set. Let it rip. And it's intercepted. That is Patrick Surtain. I mean, he got his feet set. There was nobody coming. We'll have to go back and take a peek here. He had KJ Osborne coming across the middle, or across the field. I think, yeah, he just overthrew him. So Kyle Sloter, I'm not satisfied with this replay, so we're going to go into the SSN replay drone real quick. Brand new technology. Look at this. So Kyle Sloter will roll right. He will get his feet set. He has enough time to throw. He just threw it too far past a crossing KJ Osborne, right into the hands of a waiting Patrick Surtain. And, oh boy. Oh, Minnesota facing another 2nd down here. Russell Wilson from the empty set. He'll drop Patrick Jones into coverage. Russell Wilson throws left. He'll throw it out the back of the end zone. As we take a look at the Minnesota Vikings draft class. A lot of these players on the field as of now. Asezi Otomewo will make his appearance here in the 2nd half. But most of those draft class members are on the field as we speak. So Russell Wilson will deploy the single back. It will be a run to Javion Williams. They will not get the 1st down. So Minnesota will force a 3-point attempt, a field goal, however you want to look at it. So these 2nd stringers and 3rd stringers are going up against the Broncos starters. And pulling him to 3 here. Very, very good defensive stand. McManus, the snap, the spot, the kick. It's all good. So on your away scoreboard, it is Broncos 6, Minnesota nothing. But apart from that last mistake, the Vikings prove they can move the ball, and we'll have to see what shakes loose here. As Kalen Barnes will wave goodbye to this one, goes out the back of the end zone, and out comes Kyle Sloter and company. And that'll bring up a 3rd and inches now. 3rd and inches for Minnesota. Short throw caught in the end zone. That will be Dulcich. Oof. So Greg Dulcich will catch a touchdown. Broncos go up 12-0. What a dangerous throw. He had a couple Vikings around, but Russell Wilson believed he could put it in where it needed to be, and he did. McManus will tack on the extra point, 13-0, as we do have an injured Bronco down on the field. Oh boy, I'm telling you what. Kyle Sloter, play action. Throws, left side, caught. I do believe that's Tyler Johnson. So Tyler Johnson will get a first down and get his quarterback, Kyle Sloter, out of negative yardage. Kyle Sloter taking a shot. And he kind of puts it only in a spot where Tyler can get it. So there you go. There you go. Kyle Sloter from the gun now gets the snap. Throws right. Caught by Chad Beebe, who is welcomed back to this team with open arms as he catches the short little crosser. And he'll get the first down. So now Minnesota moving right when it matters. So Kenny Nwangwu will get the whole first half. Ty Chandler will get the second. And this has got to be the game where you look at these two and you got to decide here with Alexander Madison gone. Who's going to be number 2 on this roster? So this is the last possible outing, the last possible way to show what you got. So Kyle Sloter again is rushed, but it's Jelani Woods, I do believe. No, they're going to call him short. Jelani Woods comes back on this route. My heavens. Makes Kyle Sloter look good. Sloter threw it out of a blitz. The 3rd and 1 now. It's Ty Chandler. He'll get the first down. That's all he does. Needed 1. He got 2. So Ty Chandler will pick it up for the Minnesota Vikings. The drive is allowed to continue here. So Kyle Sloter will retreat to the shotgun for this first down. Talking to the offensive line. Corrals the snap. Short throw, left side, caught. KJ Osborne, he'll fight for extra yardage. They'll give him 8. So KJ Osborne, who is technically a starter, but because of the amount of wide receivers Minnesota has, they have to play him here. And Kenny Nwangwu, tough running, gets the first down up the middle, and that should just about do it for this first quarter. Broncos starters should be coming out here. Simmons with a pick in the first quarter, thrown by Kirk Cousins, and then another one thrown to Patrick Surtain by Kyle Sloter. 13-0 your score, but Minnesota's threatening as we start the second. Facing another 3rd and long. They do have Greg Joseph. Last game he hit from 61, so you got to believe he'll provide some security down here, but throws it up. Kyle Sloter's picked. Oh boy. Camera guy number 2, are you okay? Let's cut away from number 2, please. So Kyle Sloter again floats one, this time over Chad Beebe. And it's Jackson coming up with the interception. And Russell Wilson is still in there. It's Kareem Jackson with the pick. And, oh boy, here we go. And Russell Wilson will go down by the hands of James Lynch. Bah! And, who's the other? It's Tonga. So James Lynch and Tonga will each get a half sack. Oh boy. Credit. No. Asamoah will get credited with the stop. So the rookie showing what he's got. Edmonds to the right of Wilson in the gun, gets the snap. Looks left, throws left, caught, and the Vikings falls down. That's a Caleb Evans. He'll give up the completion to Cortland Sutton, and they're doing it like Bernie in the end zone. Broncos go up big here prior to halftime. Now, Caleb Evans will kind of lose his footing here, as Cortland Sutton will score this to make it 20-0. Kick his way, it's good. So 20-0 Broncos. Extended drive, 10 plays, 67-yard drive. So 3rd and 8 here for the Vikings. What are you gonna do, brother? Chad Beebe in the slot left. It's the snap. Throws. Slaughter. Picked. I mean, if you're Chad Beebe, you got to get in front of that. You have to get in front of Williams there. You don't have a choice. He is in front, but I mean, his hands are there. It's just Williams got to the point of attack quicker. Oh boy. Russell Wilson from the gun gets the snap. Angles to the right, throws deep. Caught. Nope, separated from the ball. Cortland Sutton. Cam Dantzler was there, and he caused the incompletion. So here we go. Minnesota playing press across the board. Russell Wilson throws deep. Left side this time, and it's caught. Andrew Booth Jr. got burned by KJ Hamler, and that'll be another touchdown for the Broncos. KJ Hamler will absolutely moss Andrew Booth Jr. Oh boy. Snap, spot, kick. It's all good. 27-0. Not going to get it. Here comes Minnesota. Minnesota brings the house, and Cortland Sutton will bring it to the house. So they fooled everybody. And that'll be 33-0. He meds up like he's in Fortnite. Oh boy. And you met up like you're in Fortnite. McManus to make it 34-0. Kick is away. It is good. And the team really wants to know if they have a quarterback, as Kevin O'Connell looks on to the offensive coordinator out of the corner of his eye. Ripped Energy is a sponsor here, apparently. Okay. Yeah, you want to know what you got at quarterback. Well, you're seeing it here. You're seeing it. And Caleb Barnes will be held behind the 20. And out comes Kyle Slaughter and company. Wilson from the pistol gets the snap. Looks over his options. Ross Blacklock will bring him down. So Ross Blacklock steps right into the face of Russell Wilson. I really don't know if you should celebrate a sack when you're down 34-0, but hey, more power to you. You done do ya. That'll be the 2-minute warning here, finally. As both teams will go to the huddle. And they'll keep these guys out here. So here we go. Kyle Slaughter gets the snap. And just as he's about ready to throw it, he goes into the dirt. And, oh boy. So, there you have it. Russell Wilson taking over after the sack. And it'll be Patrick Jones getting a hit. And it is Andrew Booth Jr. with the pick. If he can't get out of bounds, he does. He gets out of bounds. So Andrew Booth Jr. with the interception after the layup there. But after the errant throw forced. So Andrew Booth Jr. will get the pick. Gets a couple blockers here. And is that what Minnesota needed? I mean, you play for the end zone one time here, and then maybe you go for the field goal. Kyle Sloter, you got the best starting position of the night. Throws it, almost intercepted. You got 5 seconds left. Just send out Greg Joseph. So Greg Joseph, wind blowing left to right. The air is thinner up here. We'll see what he can do. Greg Joseph, kick is away. It is good. So it puts Minnesota on the board at least. 34-3. We'll see what he wants to do here. Kicks it through the uprights. So 1 second left. Up 34-3. They're just going to do victory formation. And Ross Blacklock will stay in the position. So at the half, it is 34-3. Minnesota getting utterly dominated, as starters should play against second and third strings. So there you have it. Out in Ryan Wright into punt. Ryan Wright will boot this thing. And Duke Shelley does not down it. What are you doing, Duke? Oh my goodness. Duke Shelley does not down it. And it goes into the end zone. So Minnesota just doing everything wrong here tonight. There is no depth for this team. And Russell Wilson and the starters are still out here. Oh boy. There's a Brian Asamoah tackle. He's been the best linebacker tonight. Why the hell not? It's preseason. So Minnesota going for it here. 4th and 9. Kyle Sloter thinks he's got a play drawn up. He's going to send Ty Chandler slot right. Tried to get him to jump. Not going to work. Gets the snap. And Kyle Sloter gets a block and he fumbles the ball. Please get that ball, please. I think the Broncos have it. Gregory will come away with the football. Was he down, though? That is the question. Was he down prior to fumbling? Well, nope, he was up. So Kyle Sloter, who's used his legs to gain first downs in the first preseason game. He has 2 rushing touchdowns on the preseason. I don't believe he's going to be on the team after this performance tonight. His 5th turnover overall, and KJ Hamler just gets an easy completion left side. I mean, you should be doing this if you're the Broncos against the third stringers of the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, I'm not surprised it is preseason. In the end of the day, it's not going to matter. But like I said, you want to be a little bit more competitive. As he'll just throw off Villain like he's nobody. KJ Hamler, good show of sportsmanship. Not going to matter when they're up 37-3, though. Snap spot kick. It's all good. So Kyle Sloter will go to work. 2nd and 19. All that work by... Oh, Jalen Naylor finally gets a catch. Jalen Naylor left side. He finally caught one. He has about 3 or 4 drops tonight. So after the Ty Chandler run, Minnesota finally gets a good play. Kyle Sloter from the gun gets the snap. Throws middle, and it's not even... Well, it's dropped. It's not even close to where Chad Beebe was. I mean... Oh my goodness. Come on. Kyle Sloter. Maybe there's a reason why nobody signed you. And Ty Chandler is loose up the middle. He breaks a tackle. He breaks another one and finally goes down inside the 20. Ty Chandler is having a hell of a night. And that is the longest run of the evening by the Vikings. Patrick Surtain, who is somehow still out here. Not able to bring him down. And Ty Chandler doing what he's doing now against starters in the NFL. So Ty Chandler getting it done here in the preseason. They'll go to him again, and he'll turn nothing into a yard. So you love to see it. The big burly bruiser back getting work done here this evening. Kyle Sloter. Another play action, and he'll run right into a defender. I mean, it's Gregory again. Another Gregory tackle. And I mean, there's no blocking on this team. Once you get past the starters, that's it. You're done. Finito caput. That's it. You're done. Finito caput. Sloter. Quick throw left side. Caught Jalen Naylor, who's been slowly becoming a focal point here for Sloter in this quarter. And they're going to go for it 4th and 8. So Minnesota throwing all caution to the wind. Why the hell not? It's preseason. Hashtag must be nice. Kyle Sloter from the gun gets the snap. Looks over his options, throws middle, caught Jalen Naylor. They convert the down. Minnesota down to the 9. So all of a sudden, Kyle Sloter wants to tap into that Pro Bowl style quarterback. As Chad Beebe man in motion. It's the pesky end around. Chad Beebe not able to gain the edge. He will go for a loss. Actually, he'll gain 1. Okay, so Chad Beebe gaining 1 on the play. So Kyle Sloter from the gun gets the snap. Quick throw, almost intercepted. I mean, Kyle Sloter, you've got to hit your man there, bud. Another 3rd and goal. Minnesota has proven they will be playing 2-down territory all night. Throws, dropped. Tyler Johnson. So Tyler Johnson with another drop. And you know what they're going to do here? They're going to go for it. Why the hell not? It's preseason. Hashtag F it. Hashtag must be nice. Hashtag go get it, baby. Kyle Sloter. Up for Naylor, and it didn't even try. It didn't even try. Did not even try to get this ball and help out his struggling quarterback. He didn't, well, he maybe threw it too early, one of the two, who knows. Darby with an interception. The hell not, it's preseason. Hashtag must be nice. Hashtag let her rip, bud. So here we go. Kyle Sloter, 4th down. Another 4th down conversion in him. He does not get there. Just a yard short. So, a yard short and a pubic hair too long. Oh, no. Take care of business. As Wilson from the shotgun will get the snap. It's a setup screen. Caught. And Edmonds jumps. Touchdown Broncos. Edmonds will jump from the 3. Turn into Superman and get this thing across the pylon. We will review it as all scoring plays are reviewed. And we don't even get to see it. Okay, we're locked in on Dangerous Wilson. Okay. Well, we have the beauty of the Randy Replays replay drone high in the sky. And, okay, so we did jump from the 2. I mean, that ball is clearly out of bounds right here. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, maybe his foot is even out of bounds. I mean, you be the judge. Foot contact's right there. It's out in the white. I mean, the ball's out of bounds here. Clearly. I mean, oh my God. So the foot comes down right here out of bounds. You see it, the right foot. I mean, the judge is right there. Anyway, it is what it is. It is preseason. Not going to matter at the end of the day. And it's getting reviewed. Hell yeah.
Previous play is under review.
This thing should come back and make this score a little bit better on paper. Yeah, I mean, you expect starters to do this against 2nd and 3rd strings, right? We'll see. And what do we got?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Ruling on the field is reversed. Minnesota defensively from the 2. So here we are from the 2. It's an I formation given to the fullback, and he just goes right in. So Andrew Beck will heal up like he's in Fortnite, and there you have it. We're not even out of the third quarter just yet, and Minnesota down 40 points. McManus, snap, spot kick. It's all good, 44-3. And that'll be the end of quarter number 3. So at the end of 3, it's 44-3. Minnesota just surpassing 100 passing yards in the game. Split with Boyd. Kawanku, I do believe that is his name, will get the sack, and Strevler will be under center. Latavius Murray is the back. Gets the snap, does Strevler. Throws middle, caught. Touchdown, Kendall Hinton. I mean, Boyd was right there. Evans was in the area as well. Ooh, just, oh boy. So another touchdown, this to make it 51-3. Kick is away, it's good. No block rush there. New Orleans 8. So Strevler from the gun, back to his left, gets the snap. Throws left side, caught, touchdown. Again, it's Kendall Hinton back to back. I do believe he tapped that right foot. Yep, well, tap the left foot either way. 1, 2. My goodness. So another touchdown. This to make it 58-3. McManus. Almost blocked, but it goes through. 1-2 in the preseason, unless they make a comeback here. Highly unlikely. And we'll face the Packers next time we see you all. There's Slaughter. Put the ball on the ground. Give up the game because Slaughter's garbage. So Kyle Fumblerooski Slaughter, whoever his first read broke down was, and going for a slide, lost the ball, and turn it over plus territory. Minnesota will lose this game and go 1-2 in the preseason. There's a run up the middle, and he'll get down inside the 30. So Marlon Mack gets down inside the 30, and we don't really have too much to play for preseason. Latavius Murray takes it left side. Latavius Murray gains the edge. Latavius Murray down inside the 10. Latavius Murray down inside the 5 to the 1. My goodness. Latavius down to the 1. I mean, you got to have fun in the preseason, I guess, but Latavius Murray just holding that ball like he knows he had to get down to the 1. So if Minnesota has any starters go down with injury, we are in trouble. That is for sure. Strevler, single back, gets the snap, throws right side. I don't know who got a hand in there, but incomplete. I do believe that was Tonga having a hell of a night. So Minnesota plays press across the board. Strevler looks left, throws left, and Kalen Barnes didn't even try. Kendall Hinton catches his 3rd touchdown pass inside of 5 minutes played, and Kalen Barnes was just turned around. So Kendall Hinton, 3 catches in this game, 3 touchdowns, all within 5 minutes. Oh boy, it's probably more like 3. I think they got the ball at the 11-minute mark, and I mean this thing is just gotten out of hand in the backfield, along with Ty Chandler flanking Kyle Slaughter, who gets this ball. Throw middle, intercepted by Mr. Singleton, who's been all around the ball this evening, just to make it 68-3. Kick is away. Brandon McManus sneaks it into the left side. So 68-3. Just snuck into the left side there. Almost got a doink of the night. Kyle Slaughter from the gun gets the snap. Throws middle. Picked off again. This time Locke will get into the pick. Party, that is the Minnesota Vikings offense. He was intended for Chad Beebe. We really had to step on his man. Kyle Slaughter just let it right into the hands of Locke. And when you got a quarterback that's really, really in the mental state that Kyle Slaughter is in, all the turnovers he has, speaking of mental state, and Kendall Hinton's got to be pretty good. 4 catches, 3 touchdowns on his night. Going back to Kyle Slaughter, whenever you get a guy that's throwing multiple picks in a game, I mean, he's just rocked. I mean, props to him for keep trying. I mean, I would have taken myself out of the game. I would have went back to the locker room, and I know I'm gone. I would have just cleaned it out and left. Called an Uber, went to the airport, and went back to my home. But he's sticking in there. He's throwing picks in his last game in purple. The first game he ran for 2 touchdowns. Kyle Slaughter has had off and on stints with the Vikings. I mean, it is what it is. He is never going to be a starter in the NFL, but as Minnesota stops Latavius Murray, forcing another field goal opportunity just to make it 71-3. Yeah, so we've locked Malik Willis in as the second string. And kick is away. Yeah, it is good. 71-3. Brandon McManus. Is there a forfeit button? Apparently not. They'll kick it away to the Vikings once again. Wong Wu out of the end zone. And he'll just go down at the 18. Very important to keep him healthy as he is your day one starter. And here comes Kyle Slaughter, somehow still excited about coming onto the field. 7 or 8 overall turnovers just by him alone. So Kyle Slaughter, third string quarterback, going to work here. 1st and 10 from the 18. Gets the snap. Looking over his options, throws right, caught Chad Beebe, first down. There you go. All right, let's string together some passes here, Slaughter. Here we go. So Chad Beebe getting involved. Kyle Slaughter throws middle, dropped. Got a hand in there, did the defender, and back-to-back Slaughter throws. Williams will break it up. Gonna bring up 2nd and 10. Minnesota resting their starters here tonight, and my goodness, it shows as the Broncos have kept theirs in all the way into the 3rd quarter. Slaughter from the gun gets the snap, throws left side, caught Ty Chandler, who's going to get some tough yards. I'll bring up 3rd and 4 to see what they want to do here. Minnesota, for all intents and purposes, just playing for stat padding and seeing what they have in Kyle Slaughter. Kyle Slaughter from the gun, empty setback, gets the snap, short throw, middle, caught Jalen Naylor, who has about 4 or 5 drops tonight. Good to see he's finally got his right gloves on. 5 catches, 57 yards for him. Kyle Slaughter has now got the ball moving here. Where was this the whole game? Gets the snap, throws middle, caught Chad Beebe again. My goodness, they're now going to go no huddle. I mean, if we could play like this the whole game, that would have been amazing. And it is a setup screen to Ty Chandler, who's going to get out of bounds up at the 38. Gain of 10. First down, Minnesota. And Ty Chandler and Chad Beebe kind of taking over this drive here. So Slaughter from the gun once again gets the snap. Throws it up. Incomplete, intended for Chad Beebe. That is his little complaint here. You could call it the thin air, you could call it whatever you want, but he's floating balls all night into defenders' hands. Kyle Slaughter, empty setback shotgun, gets the snap, throws out of a sack. They're going to call it an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up a quick 3rd and 10. Also, Minnesota very, very injured on the offensive line, and it is what it is. So 3rd and 10. Sort of kind of changing things up at the line of scrimmage. Kyle Sloter gets the ball, throws, incomplete out of a sack. I mean, he had Jalen Naylor wide open for the first, but defender got in there. We're going to take a note. Oh, never mind. We will not get a look at it. No, we do have the Randy Replays drone here for such situations. So that is, I do believe that's Viridian low, left side. I mean, he's just not even trying here. Kyle Sloter, look at this field. Look at this bubble. Oh, just missing him. He McNabbed it. So Minnesota 4th down. They've been going for it all night. He will keep the offense out there here. 4th and 10. Foregoing the points in meaningless preseason game. Down, 68 points. Here we go. Sloter from the gun. Gets the snap, throws. It's caught, Chad Beebe, and my goodness, do we have a... I think he's holding his right shoulder. Chad Beebe does get back to the huddle. Holding his shoulder. And Chad Beebe again with a catch. Minnesota will take a timeout. They want to take a look at Chad Beebe's shoulder. He got up. He got up and he went immediately to the sideline. So Chad Beebe getting checked out. He's back on the field now. But my goodness, just got ripped down. You're missing preseason football. That's what you're missing at the end of the year. Ty Chandler gets a first down. At the end of the year, we will forget about this game. And it will fade into the distant memories of Broncos country. Let's ride. And Ty Chandler just 2 yards shy of 100. Just got to think of anything positive to take from this game. So Kyle Sloter from the gun gets the snap. Kyle Sloter's going to run right side. Kyle Sloter not going to get the touchdown. He'll get down to the 2, though. Does not get out of bounds as well. So here we go. Kyle Sloter, what do you got drawn up? 3rd and goal. Gets the snap. Throws left side intended for Beebe. I mean, got to get some help there for this offensive line. You just have to. There needs to be some other blocker coming through. So 4th and goal from the 2, Minnesota. Sending out the offense or keeping him out there, however you want to look at it. Here we go. Not that the game's on the line or anything. Ty Chandler motions to the left side. Slot left. Kyle Sloter. Trying to get him to jump. Not going to work. Gets the snap. Throws. Batted away. Batted away. Intended for Ty Chandler. Almost intercepted. Kendall Hinton channeling is into Randy Moss. 4 catches, 21 yards, 3 touchdowns. All those 3 touchdown catches in the span of 5 minutes. My goodness. So here we go. Strevler standing in the end zone here. Gets the snap. Throws right side rather. Will be a catch, however you want to look at it. That'll bring up 2nd and 6. Now the near formation comes out for the Broncos. Latavius Murray, man in motion, is the tight end back, or the fullback back rather. Latavius Murray will go down, and Wilkes rather, doing the thing you're supposed to do and not celebrate, down 70 points. So here we go. 2-minute warning. 71-3 from the 5. Strevler. In Broncos country, let's ride against the Minnesota Vikings defense. You're supposed to destroy them. Screw you, Dallas? Oh, snap. So it's become very apparent that Strevler, working out of the shotgun, he will throw on this 3rd down. Gets the snap. Big throw left side, incomplete. Minnesota got lucky there. Minnesota, count your blessings. Holy moly, chicken stromboli. So new signed punter Charlton will kick it out of the end zone. Jalen Naylor has some room to work with here. Will not get a block, but he will gain the edge. Jalen Naylor gains the edge. Stiff arm, no good. He'll get it up to the 40, the best return kick or punt by the Minnesota Vikings here this evening. Got to take away all the positives here. You can't just focus on the negatives. We'd be here all night. So here we go. We're on time constraints. I want everybody out of the building by 11 p.m. Slaughter from the gun gets the snap. Throws. Picked off. My goodness. Undercut by a freaking country mile is Phillips. Slaughter will miss the tackle, and Jalen Naylor will bring him down. And that'll bring out Strevler again. Plus territory for Minnesota. Or for the Broncos, however you want to look at it. Big run up the middle. Marlon Mack up to the 35, 8-yard gainer. I formation. Latavius Murray in the back. He will get the ball, run into his own guy. That is number 60 there. And Tonga, who's having a hell of a night. Another tackle for loss. Loss of 1. Look for him to make the roster. And that'll bring up 3rd and 3. Denver could just sit on this thing, but they're going to try and play it. Latavius Murray in the backside of the side formation. It is a run to Murray. Bounces off a Viking, and Caleb Evans is there. And it's not going to matter because 3-2-1. That is the end of this game. Finally, Caleb Evans will record just his 2nd tackle of the night. And it looks like Nathaniel can hack it against the Vikings. Very original. Yes, indeed. 71-3. Minnesota brought down by Let's Ride Country. Is Russell Wilson talking to the man that sacked him there early in the 2nd quarter. And he's like, hey, I got you once at least. So 71-3. The biggest loss handed in the preseason or otherwise to the Minnesota Vikings franchise history. Teams will go into the tunnel. We will welcome you back into the booth, and we'll take care of some of these players' stats here this evening. Kirk Cousins, the starter, 1 for 2, 10 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. There you have it. Malik Willis came in for 1 play, 1 for 1, 1 yard, 100% completion percentage. My goodness, that's the high point. Kyle Slaughter ended the game with a 9.3 QB rating. Fact check me if you want. I do believe that is the lowest of NFL history in the Super Bowl era. 25 for 66. That is 37% completion percentage. For those of you that didn't know how to do math or didn't look over here, 241 yards, 0 touchdowns. Oof, 7 interceptions. For the Vikings running game, Ty Chandler will no doubt lock up the number 2 spot on this team. 12 carries, 98 yards, 3 broken tackles. Kene Nwangwu, 10 for 33. He just didn't do enough, including the fumble. Kyle Slaughter, 5 for 39, 2 fumbles. So 9 overall turnovers for the Minnesota Vikings. 3rd string quarterback Kyle Slaughter. Very important to remember that. Chad Beebe, 1 for 1 off the end round. Dalvin Cook, 1 carry, 2 yards. So the starters only got 1 drive here in this game. Starters exited, and then it's been all Kyle Slaughter since. Malik Willis came in for 1 play in the 2nd half, and there is your dagger. In the receiving game, Chad Beebe, 7 catches, 74 yards. Jalen Naylor, 5 for 57. Had a couple big completions here to keep drives alive. Coming down the stretch, Ty Chandler, 5 for 32. Jelani Woods, I do believe I called him Jalen Woods all day. Jelani Woods, 3 for 39. Tyler Johnson, 3 for 28. KJ, 2 for 19. Left the game in the 1st quarter with an injury. Oh boy. 2nd quarter, rather. So we will get injury updates for him and the 3 other Minnesota Vikings that went down. Dalvin Cook, 1 for 10. Kene Nwangwu, 1 for -7. off the screen. Nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense, look at total tackles, and it's Theo Jackson, who only played the fourth quarter, leads the game with 10 tackles. Brian Asamoah, 9 tackles. Kairos Tonga, 7 tackles, 5 of them for a loss. Also has 1.5 sacks here this evening. Josh Metellus and Caleb Evans each had 6. William Kwaku, I do believe that is his name, or Kwaku, however you want to say it, 1.5 sacks, 4 tackles. Kalen Barnes with 4 as well. Hey, look, it's Chris Boyd, Cameron Bynum, and Troy Dye each with 4 as well. Tackles for loss, we had a bunch. Kairos Tonga, 5 tackles for loss here this evening. Kwaku with 4. Feel free to fact check me. I do believe that's how you say it. Kwaku. Ross Blacklock, Theo Jackson, James Lynch, and Brian Asamoah each had 1 respectively. QB sacks, Kwaku had 1.5, Tonga had 1.5, Blacklock had 1, and Theo Jackson and James Lynch will split half sack each. Andrew Booth Jr. had a pick. 2 pass deflections, Cam Dantzler, and Duke Shelley. Forced fumbles, none. Rarity for the Minnesota Vikings here in the preseason. No block kicks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns today for your Minnesota Vikings. For Greg Joseph, 1 for 1, longest of 51. Only scored the only points for the Minnesota Vikings today. Ryan Wright, 6 punts, 336, netting 272. We're not going to take a look at kick returns. We'll take a look at that in the preseason wrap-up. The preceding presentation and the preceding loss was a paid presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its subsidiaries. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a minute. And welcome back to the main screen. As you see on the left-hand side, of the 3 or 4 Vikings that went down, 2 of them are going to be held out for some time. So we will we'll take a peek. So of the 3 or 4 Vikings that went down, it will be Jonathan Bullard, abdominal tear, out 4 weeks. And it'll be KJ Osborne, left the game early on with what we thought originally was a left ankle injury. We later found out it's a foot fracture. He'll be out for 1 solid month. So no KJ, but we still got JJ, TJ, and CJ. So there you have it. That is the couple of injuries coming out of this 3rd preseason game. Next week, we got the bye. We got Randy Replay's end of preseason extravaganza or wrap-up, however you want to take a look at it. We will preview everything Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers at home. And Russell Wilson racks up 400 yards in the victory. Everybody's tweeting about it. Why was Cortland Sutton out there long enough to get 109 yards? Do they want him to get hurt? Yeah, easy to destroy the secondary when we got 2nd and 3rd stringers in there. That is what this team should be doing. And here we go. So Minnesota goes down 71-3 in the worst loss handed to any team that we follow here in the preseason. That's the beauty of it. It is the preseason. We will end it on a 1-2 note, getting a victory over the 49ers 1 week ago. 44-41. There's not really anything to like cover here. We will wait to see what the rest of the NFC North does. Randy Replay is going to get out of Denver, as I feel the tomatoes are coming for the bus when we return home to Minnesota. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.